Welcome back to the Ballito Pro, proudly presented by O'Neill.
If it wasn't for the O'Neill wave of the action, woman of the wave.
Well, Alejo Muniz starting things off as we know he's going to, just super aggressive in the pocket and working it down the line. He just gets so much momentum down the line where a lot of surfers are getting caught by those sections.
On a beautiful mid-morning on the east coast of South Africa, we transcend straight to surfing action. And the beautiful lines of J.Marshall, seamless driving turns just to greet you back as J.Marshall will take on Alejo Muniz out here at the round of 16. And J.Marshall likes that. We all like it, and we like everything in and around the beautiful Ballito Pro.
He gets around, and then Jake on this one. For me, probably one of the waves of the morning. He just looked so good on this thing, just singing that rail. Got this little snap here, little catch just right there, you see it, but other than that, pretty much perfectly surfed.
A high exchange to start off this round of 16, heat 4, as we take the men's field at the Ballito Pro. And, well, cut it in half as we are in the man-on-man formats now.
We're going to start seeing a couple of guys looking towards those big explosive aerials.
Well, priority at play here. Muniz will get to work. Big, strong, ripping turn of his own for his second ride of the encounter. Loading up turn upon turn. A strong, aggressive turns that saw him all the way to a victory in 2015. Of course, Alejo Muniz has been around for a long time, and he was of this next generation of Brazilians. When you think back, you know, we've always used that term, the Brazilian storm.
Fighting for a quarters place. And this is the wave. Just look at that rail arc from Alejo. He's like, okay, J.Marshall, I can play that game as well. And he just went to town on this thing. Almost like flashbacks to J-Bay at the start of that wave. Well, this is the wave we saw during the interview. Quite a big one as well. Just goes straight onto the rail game for Alejo, and just really strong. Had to work another big roundhouse there. Now he goes to the lip line, coming around the section, just jabs another one, and I don't think we're going to run out of swell.
Let's have a look at some more beautiful lines from J.Marshall. Opened with the 7.77. Here's the next meaningful score coming his way. Goes over that section, will come around, and brings us another beautiful ride at the World Surf League's Challenger Series Stop 3.
And then, of course, Jake took this one. He had a little warble on the last two. Starts off strong, got a little sketchy on the end of that turn and off the bottom as well. Kind of wondering maybe put in the small fins this morning. Yeah, Jake taking off in this one, flies around the section. Beautiful frontside carve. Now just waits for the bowl to come back. Another little carve. He's just looking so clean down the line. A little release of the tail there. Got a little cover. And this wave still giving as it just rolls down the bank for the big finish. And Jake's going to be very happy with that. Twice now in the set, you've seen Jake take the first wave, and Alejo's waited for that more sort of critical second one. But he's going to block him on this one.
Well, also a block, but perhaps the intention to improve on the 7.43. And with lip work like this, Alejo Muniz in 2023 is on the carve. He's absolutely exploding here and doing a great job with not only blocking J.Marshall, but having a whole lot of fun in the lineup as well. And no doubt, I think that score's going to go pretty much into the region of what he's already established in the heat thus far.
He definitely wanted this wave. You see he drops in straight off the bottom so hard. Critical turn right up into the braking section. Goes over the top, maybe a little caught there, but another beautiful bottom turn to wrap. And he just works it down the line, gets another little power snap. And one of the things that amazes me the most about this guy's surf,
Alejo Muniz is on his way to the quarterfinals here. We can't crit anything that he's done. It's been rock solid from strategy to timing to performance on the wave face. A 7.93 and a 7.5 sees the experienced Brazilian through to the quarterfinals of the Ballito Pro. We'll say goodbye to J.Marshall, and Jake will be packing his bags, thinking of getting back to home region of California real quick.